So students, in previous class we learned about the two application of Gauss's theorem. One is we have calculate electric field due to infinitely long line wire, and the second application we calculate electric field due to a plane sheet. Now in this lecture we will study about electric field due to a uniformly charged thin spherical shell. So what is shell or what is sphere? At first we have to know sphere are two types. One is solids, another one is hollow. Now hollow may be two categories, that is conducting, also non-conducting. Conducting, that means metallic, and non-conducting, that means dielectric. And the solid are also two categories, that is conducting and another one is non-conducting. Now hollow two cases, that is conducting, non-conducting, and solid one case, that is conducting. In three cases the charge stored at the sides of the sphere. Charge resides at the sides of the sphere. But in non-conducting case, that is charge stored inside the sphere. Okay. So in three cases the expression of electric field will be the same, and for non-conducting case the expression of electric field will be different one. So let's begin. Suppose we consider a sphere, this one, of radius capital R. Clear? And the charge stored at the surface of the sphere. Now we have to calculate electric field at a distance r from the origin of the sphere. That is, at point P we have to calculate electric field. So the condition is, for calculating electric field, at first we have to draw a Gaussian surface, and here the Gaussian surface, that is spherical. Okay. Now just check it, that here the charge stored at the surface of the sphere. So we consider surface charge density, that is sigma equal to charge divided by area. Clear? Sigma is equal to charge divided by area. So what about Q? Q is equal to sigma into A, that is sigma. And what is A? A is the area of this surface. So that is radius r. So area will be 4 pi capital R square. Clear? Now we know that the electric flux phi E, that is equal to integration E dot ds. Clear? Here we have to calculate electric field in three cases. At first we have to calculate electric field at outside of this sphere, that is this point. Then we have to calculate electric field at the surface of this sphere. Then we have to calculate electric field inside the sphere. So first case, case number 1, that is outside. And according to formula we know that is electric flux, that is phi equal to integration, close integration E dot ds, or it may be dA, that is represent area vector. Clear? So just check it. Here we consider a small area element dA, and what is the direction of this area vector? This area vector direction is radially outward, and the electric field at every point on this sphere is radially outward. So if we consider the electric field here, that is also radially outward, and the area vector direction is also outward. So the direction of E and the direction of dA are same, that is theta between them, that is equal to 0 degree. Clear? If we consider a small area element here, then the direction of dA will be that side, and E is directed always radially outward, so E is always that side. Here also theta is equal to 0 degree. Here also if we consider dA, that is theta is equal to 0 degree, same at that point also. So just calculate it. This one will be EDA cos 0 degree, that is EDA cos 01. Now E is the same magnitude value and direction is radially outward, so this one will be outside E, and integration of dA, that is equal to E into A. So what is A? A is the area of this Gaussian surface. Okay, mind it, this area must be the area of Gaussian surface. Here Gaussian surface radius is small r, so the area of this Gaussian surface will be E into 4 pi R square. This is the expression of electric flux phi. Now according to Gauss theorem, we know that the electric flux phi, that is equal to charge enclosed by epsilon naught. Suppose here consider the charge that is enclosed, the expression is Q, enclosed charge is Q. So here just putting the value Q divided by epsilon naught is equal to E into 4 pi r square. Now what will be the expression of E? E will be, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by r square. This is the expression of electric field at the outside of this sphere or spherical cell at that point. Now if this expression is in terms of Q, if we consider surface charge density, then what will be the expression of Q? Expression of Q is sigma into 4 pi r square, just putting the value. Then this expression will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, that is sigma into 4 pi r square divided by small r square. Just simplify it, 4 pi cancel out, that is sigma r square by epsilon naught small r square. This is the expression of, another expression of electric field at the point P. So this is the expression and this is also the expression. Both are the expression of electric field. This expression is in terms of Q, that is charge, and this expression in terms of surface charge density, that is sigma. Now we have to calculate electric field at point here, at the surface of this sphere. So what we have to do? At first we have to draw a Gaussian surface. This one same Gaussian surface. Then if we consider, if we calculate electric field at point P, just check it. This distance, that is R, decreasing. Then at that point, small r exactly equal to the radius of this sphere, that is case number 2. At case 2, that is at surface, small r exactly equal to capital R. This is the condition. When this point becomes this point, then small r decreasing and this small r exactly equal to capital R. Then what will be the expression of electric field here? The expression of electric field will be, just check, this one will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q by r square. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by, this is the small r, and here small r exactly equal to capital R. So this one will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by capital R square. This is the expression of electric field in terms of Q. But if we consider surface charge density, then what will be its expression? If we consider surface charge density, then its expression will be, that is E equal to, here, sigma capital R square divided by epsilon naught, here is small r square, and as small r is equal to capital R, so this one will be capital R square. Now capital R square cancel out, then expression of electric field will be sigma by epsilon naught. So this is the another expression of electric field at the surface of this spherical cell or sphere. Clear? So this is the expression of electric field, and this is also the expression of electric field. This is the expression of electric field in terms of charge, and this is the expression of electric field in terms of surface charge density. The case 2 complete. Now we have to calculate electric field inside the sphere. So just consider here this point, we have to calculate electric field, suppose this point at point P. So just remove it, this Gaussian surface. Now what we have to do? At first we have to draw a Gaussian surface, and this Gaussian surface radius is smaller. We have to calculate electric field inside the Gaussian surface, and the sphere, original sphere, has radius capital R. Just check. So case 3, inside, formula is same, that is phi is equal to close integration E dot dA. If we consider small surface area dA, here the direction of dA will be outward, and that here electric field also is outward. So same concept, theta is equal to 0 degree, that is the symmetry condition. So this expression will be E outside and integration dA, that is integration E. Just mind it, this surface area will be the surface of Gaussian, this Gaussian surface area. Here Gaussian surface, this one radius r, so here area will be 4 pi small r square. Clear? So this is the expression of electric flux phi. Now according to Gauss theorem, we know that phi equal to Q enclosed by epsilon naught. Here charge resides or stored at the surface. So in this Gaussian surface there is no charge, as charge stored in the outside. Okay, so the expression of charge, the value of charge is 0, that is phi is equal to 0. Just putting the value here, E into 4 pi r square is equal to phi, that is E into 4 pi r square, that is equal to 0. So the expression of electric field will be 0. Clear? So at inside the expression of electric field is 0, at outside the expression of electric field is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by the distance, that is square, at the surface 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by capital R square. So this all about the three cases. Now sometimes we have to draw a variation, that is a graph, electric field versus distance. So what will be the nature of this graph? Let's draw it. This along x-axis represent distance r, y-axis represent electric field E. We consider a thin spherical shell here, and at inside, up to this point, at inside we know that at inside electric field 0. So up to this point there is no electric field, and at surface, that means at that point the expression of electric field is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by capital R square. So just draw it up to this point, and the expression is suppose here, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by capital R square, and after that is at outside the expression of electric field E is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by small r square, that is electric field inversely proportional to the square of the separation. Okay, so this graph will be like that, that is here E is proportional to 1 by r square. So this is the diagram, this is the graph for electric field versus distance here. Now we have to calculate electric field, that is for non-conducting solid sphere. Okay, so there is also three cases, that is at outside, at surface and at inside. Just check here. Here we consider a sphere of radius capital R, and the charge stored here inside, and that charge is stored uniformly distributed. Now we have to calculate electric field at point P, that is the outside case, which is separated at distance r from origin O, that is from the sphere. Now just consider here a small surface area dA, and direction is radially outward along the x-axis, and electric field at every point, that is magnitude value same, as the charge is uniformly distributed and the direction is always radially outward. So the direction of electric field along that side will be like that, along that side will be like that. Okay, so first case, case number 1, that is outside. Formula is electric flux phi, that is equal to close integration E dot ds. Then form, sorry, here area vector represent A, then phi E, that is equal to E A cos 0, E outside, and integration of A, that is A. So here A is represent area. Which area? Area of this Gaussian surface, and here Gaussian surface radius is smaller, so the area will be 4 pi r square. So that is 4 pi r square. So this is the equation 1, and according to Gauss theorem we know that is flux phi equal to Q enclosed by epsilon naught. Clear? So suppose here charge that is enclosed, that is represent Q. So this equation 2, just simplify it, that is Q by epsilon naught is equal to E into 4 pi r square. Okay, so the expression of electric field E will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by r square. Clear? Now one important point is here. In previous case, that is for thin spherical shell, we consider surface charge density. Now in this case, charge stored inside the sphere, that is here we have to consider volume charge density, and the expression of volume charge density, that is rho equal to Q by V, then Q equal to rho into V. Clear? Now what is V? V represent volume. Which volume? V represent the volume of this sphere, that is rho, and here radius capital R, that is volume is 4 by 3 pi capital R cube. Clear? So this is one expression of electric field at the outside. Now just putting the value Q here, Q is equal to rho into 4 by 3 pi R cube. Putting this value, then expression of electric field will be E equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught rho into 4 by 3 pi r cube, and there is r square. Then simplify it. 4 pi cancel out. Then this expression will be rho r cube divided by 3 r square. This is the expression of electric field at the outside. This is the second expression, and this one is the first expression. This is all about at outside case. Now case number 2, and the case number 2 is we have to calculate electric field at the surface. So what will be the expression? Just similar to previous one, case number 2, at surface, when the point P is represented here, this R will be decreasing, and exactly this small r will be exactly equal to the capital R. So at surface, small r is equal to capital R. Just putting the value, so E equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by capital R square. This is the one expression, and another expression will be E is equal to this one rho r cube divided by 3 r square, that is 3, and this one will be capital R square, rho r by 3. Yes, rho r by 3. This is the second case, second expression. Now we have to calculate electric field at inside. So in inside case, that is case number 3. Case 3, that is inside. So we have to consider, suppose we have to calculate electric field here. So here we have to consider a Gaussian surface. Okay. This is the sphere of radius capital R, and we have to consider calculate electric field at point P here. So this is the Gaussian surface, and the charge stored here uniformly inside the surface. Now case same, method same. At point we consider surface area dA, which is directed radially outward, and electric field here also directed outward, here like that, here also same, here also same, and the magnitude value of electric field is same at every point. So phi equal to, that is E dot dA, same method, close integration, E outside and integration of dA, that is equal to E into A, and this area will be the area of Gaussian surface. A Gaussian surface radius smaller, this radius is smaller, so the area of this Gaussian surface will be 4 pi small r square. Okay, this is the equation 1, and according to Gauss theorem, phi equal to Q enclosed by epsilon naught. Suppose here total charge enclosed, that is Q, and we have to calculate the amount of charge enclosed inside the Gaussian surface. So that is obviously smaller than Q, because total sphere radius is capital R and total charge Q stored at the inside of the sphere, and in the Gaussian surface radius is smaller, which is smaller than capital R, so the charge will be smaller than Q. Suppose Q dash. So this is equation 2. Now Q dash by epsilon naught is equal to E into 4 pi r square. Clear? Then E will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q dash by r square. Here you simplify it. What is Q dash? We know rho equal to Q dash by V. So Q dash equal to rho into V. Clear? That is Q dash is equal to rho, means here just check it, rho, Q by V, that is Q by 4 by 3 pi capital R Q, and here what will be the value of small v? The small v value will be the volume of this Gaussian surface, that is 4 by 3 pi small r cube. This one is cancelled out, so expression is Q small r cube by capital R cube. Clear? Just putting the value here. Then E equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q small r cube divided by r square into r cube. Simplify it. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught QR by r cube. This is the expression of electric field at inside the sphere. Simplify it, then just write it down. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught QR by r cube. Now 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, putting the value of Q, just check it here. Q is equal to rho into V, and rho and V means 4 by 3 pi capital R cube. Just putting this value here, that is rho into 4 by 3 pi capital R cube, and there is small r, that is small r, and divided by small r cube. Just simplify it. 4 pi cancel out, r cube cancel out. Then the expression is rho r by 3 epsilon naught. This is the another expression of electric field inside the sphere. So this is the one expression and this is the second expression. Just check it here. Electric field E is directly proportional to R. Clear? So if we draw a graph, electric field versus distance for this insulating sphere, then what is the nature of it? This is expression along y-axis electric field, along x-axis R, and this is suppose insulating sphere. Now up to this point, that is inside the Gaussian surface, inside the sphere, the expression of electric field is directly proportional to R. So the graph will be straight, and at the surface the expression of electric field, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by capital R square, and after that the electric field nature at the surface, this expression, and after that the electric field nature will be, that is E proportional to 1 by R square. So this is the expression, this is the diagram for electric field versus distance here. So in case of conducting case, that is which is discussed in the previous part, that is up to this point there is no electric field, and after that electric field variation is same, and in this case, that is inside the sphere the electric field is directly proportional to R. Clear? So up to the surface of this sphere the electric field line will be straight, and then the expression is same. So in this class we will discuss about the electric field due to a thin spherical shell and for a non-insulating sphere. So this is all about today's class. Stay tuned and thank you.